about time you guys got back.
Well, when we take your brother to visit colleges, it's important that we get a complete picture of what each school has to offer.
And this one had a bar nearby that offered dollar pictures and free hot wings. Good school.
You guys didn't even go on the tour.
Oh, you know, it just looked like a lot of walking, and at that point, we couldn't.
Did you bring me anything?
Yes, a new doll glass for your collection.
Cool.
You don't see anything wrong with that?
Oh, you're right. Rinse it out, honey!
And we didn't forget about you, Lauren. We bought you a cinnamon bun. And then we did forget about you and we ate it. So could you toss that for me?
You know, you guys don't have to go with me on every college tour.
Oh, no. It's our responsibility to see these colleges with you.
But this weekend I can go with Hakeem and his parents to Ball State.
I'm sorry, what's the name of that college again?
Ball State.
Oh, yeah. We'll definitely take you to, what is it again?
Ball State.
Which school?
Ball State.
What state?
For God's sakes, Brian, just go!
Hey, Lauren, you going to the movies?
No.
Then why are you picking your seat? I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. Do you still have that rash?
Yeah, and none of the stuff that you gave me helped.
All right, you know what? Tomorrow we'll call Dr. Kevin and make an appointment.
Why do I still have to see Dr. Kevin? I'm 15 years old. I'd like a doctor with a last name. Becca goes to a doctor who specializes in adolescents.
Let me know when he comes up with a cure for it.
Please?
Okay, you're right. You know what? You are too old for a pediatrician. My daughter's becoming a woman. I just hope someday you could be a role model for your daughter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go take a shower. I'm still a little sticky from doing all those belly shots.
I'm still in love with you today, 'cause you make me happy.
I can't believe these brochures. Alcohol abuse, drug abuse, unprotected sex. Sounds like the night we made Brian.
Why does it hurt when I pee?
Please tell me you're reading a pamphlet.
Okay.
Hey, sweetie, how'd it go?
Fine.
Lauren, I'm going to talk to your parents for a moment.
Okay.
Don't worry, honey. We'll get to the bottom of your bottom. We'll be right out when we're done talking to Ophelia.
Who?
Your doctor, Ophelia Tush.
Dad!
Well, first off, I don't think the rash is anything serious.
Oh, so you find it funny, too.
I didn't discuss this with Lauren, but sometimes a rash like this can be symptomatic of bigger problems.
Bigger problems.
Yes, based on my conversation with Lauren, I think she may have some emotional issues that could benefit from therapy and possibly medication.
Emotional issues? Like what?
Well, she has anxiety about schoolwork, anger toward her siblings, she resents authority.
Oh, so what you're saying is she's a teenager.
Her brother's got a bad case of that, too.
I think there might be a little bit more to it than that. I think she's depressed.
Of course she's depressed. She's got a crusty rash on her butt.
There's nothing wrong with Lauren. Sure, she can get moody and angry and stomp around sometimes, but then the apple doesn't fall too far from the,
There may be no cause for concern, but just in case, I'm giving you the number of a psychiatrist.
Well, Doctor, we appreciate your concern, but we know our daughter better than you do. With all due respect, I think you're way off on this.
See, this is what I was talking about. The apple, the tree. The tree, in this case, representing a person.
Bill, the tree can hear you. You know what, Bill, I've been thinking, what if there is something to what this doctor said?
If you ask me, these doctors are a little too drug-happy. I've gone my whole life without any mood-altering medication. Oh, Mama.
Daddy?
Hang on, honey. We just walked in the door, remember? Daddy's not really home until right here.
Oh, yeah.
think about it, Bill, she has been giving us a lot of attitude lately. Maybe that's a symptom of something.
Nobody in this house needs a psychiatrist. Hey! Okay, nobody who lives in this house.
Who needs a psychiatrist?
Well, Lauren's doctor thought that she might be a little depressed.
Gosh. Depression. What are you gonna do?
Well, we'll keep an eye on her, and I'm sure if we see something wrong, we'll pick up on it.
I don't know, Judy, you haven't always been the best judge of noticing when someone close to you is crying out for help.
Like who?
Gosh, someone you lived with, someone who once spent weeks in her room, someone who once wrote a poem that started, "I'm all alone on an empty sea." Was there ever a soul so sad as me?
Mom?
Me! I was severely depressed in high school.
As was everyone whose lives you touched.
Just saying there are certain warning signs you guys might have missed.
Like what?
Well, have you noticed any changes in her grades?
She changed that C- to a C+, but we caught her.
Her grades have been slipping lately, but she loves her art class.
Sister Sketchpad?
Yeah, why?
Well, have you actually looked at these drawings? Some of them are pretty upsetting.
You're right. She's awful.
Judy, none of these girls have hands. According to my psych class, when a child draws a figure without hands, it indicates a feeling of helplessness.
Really? Bill?
Maybe she just can't draw hands. Do you ever think of that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are they offering college courses in the toilet department?
Fine, fine. We'll keep an eye on her, see if she seems depressed.
What? Do I have something on me?
No, you look great.
Beautiful, honey.
Wonderful.
Very pretty. And you're developing just fine. You're getting a nice little shape on you.
Can we just not talk about this now?
Sure, but we want you to know that if there's anything you ever want to talk about, we are there for you.
That's right. We're your family. You can talk to us anytime. Unless the TV's on, then we talk during commercials.
What we're trying to say, honey, is you're not alone on that empty sea. There's someone there, and her name is me.
Thanks.
Once again, nice shape.
Can we please just not talk about my shape? God, what's wrong with those three?
I'm guessing too much drinking and not enough thinking.
You know, it's really weird. They're being really nice to me. It's creepy.
Oh, yeah, they think you're depressed.
What?
Yeah, I heard them talking about it. So, can I have your stereo when they put you away?
Wait. They think I'm mental? Those freaks?
Yeah, you should see them at a college bar where beers cost a nickel.
I'm gonna go tell them I'm fine and to leave me alone.
Hold on.
What?
You know, if we play this right, maybe there's a way we can both get something out of this.
What are you talking about?
Well, I have an idea, but for this to work, Mom and Dad would have to be pretty brain dead.
I think it's worth a shot.
Daddy, there's a bumblebee in my room. Could you...
What do we know about Daddy's coffee, honey?
You're not awake until right there.
That's my girl.
All right, then, see ya.
Hey, where are you going with that stuff?
Well, you know what, never mind, I shouldn't even tell you.
Tell us what?
Well, I'm taking it up to Lauren. She doesn't want to come out of her room.
Bill, did you hear that? He's taking this food up to Lauren's room.
Good. While you're up there, could you kill that bee?
Why doesn't she want to come out of her room?
I don't know. She's been acting really weird lately. Like she's depressed or something. You know, to be honest, I'm kind of worried about all of us going out of town this weekend, but this college trip's important too.
What college would that be again, sir?
You know. Anyway, just don't tell her I said anything.
All right, Bill, this is getting crazy. Lauren, can you come down here, please?
What are you doing?
I am going to sit Lauren down on the couch and ask her if she's depressed.
You have to be sensitive about throwing around words like that. The minute you put a label on something like this, it can make a person feel much worse. That's what happened to my cousin, Larry the Nut.
We're calling that shrink.
No, we're not doing that. Just let me take the lead on this.
Did someone call me?
Could you come down here, please?
I guess.
You seem a little down.
No, I'm all right.
Why aren't you dressed yet?
Why bother? I feel like a big lump.
No, you're a very pretty young girl.